Okay,
please?
so my name's Sarah Jones. I'm a co-director with a company called Bathrooms at Source. So it's a family business, been trading for 25 years this October. And my brother Terry is my business partner.
Okay, how did it all start then 25 years ago?
So my brother started in the bathroom industry when he was 14, cleaning a bathroom showroom.
Illegally?
Well, it's just back then, he's nearly 60. You was allowed to just do a bit of cleaning, and then he ended up in bathroom sales. He then continued to work for someone else until he set his own business up with two other business partners.
As a merchant?
As a bathroom showroom at that stage.
Okay.
But they always sold like Macau pine traps and wastes and all the bits, but they just never did like the poly pipes and the HEPs and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
That then continued until there was an altercation with some of the directors. I was an auditor for a conglomerate big company, so I took a sabbatical leave to help my brother out 20 years ago, and then I've been with Terry for 20 years now, so I bought into the business and bought the other directors out.
Oh, nice. And you're based in?
Wandsworth.
And then you've got a bathroom showroom and a tile showroom.
So we've got a bathroom showroom, a tile showroom, and a newly opening trade counter.
Okay, and then so you're doing kind of nice looking stuff in the bathroom showroom and the tile showroom where people can bring their customers and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like Joe Public can go in with their installers.
Yep.
And you deal direct with end users as well.
Yes, it's a bit spit and sawdust though, but we like it like that. So we don't like it too
polished.
Too polished, yeah, because we feel that it's not that it's very nice, but if it's too polished, it sometimes can put end users and installers off.
So like Clerkenwell, when you go around there.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, even for me, and I'm happy to spend. I'm not limited on what to spend, but I don't want to be in that kind of environment.
So more chilled out, less formal,
Yes, less formal.
designy.
Yes.
Yeah. And then how long's the trade counter been open for?
So the trade counter was only finished being built 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
So we've got a new gentleman now from a. He hasn't got a big plumbing background, but he's worked within the plumbing industry for a long time. So he's a young lad called Charlie, and he is now going to be running the trade counter. So he's going on a plumbing course. I know. But what's the reason we've chose Charlie is that all of the new plumbers that have started coming in have really enjoyed the interaction with him. So because he's got quite a calm personality, sometimes the plumbers and the fitters can come in and they can be 100 miles an hour. Sometimes they can be a bit coarse.
Yeah.
But that's fine. And he's got a really good personality to manage that. So we did look at him taking someone from the industry to run the trade counter, but we felt it would be better to train him on the products because he's got a better personality to deal with the fitters.
Yeah.
And they're enjoying teaching him. So like as the fitters come in, so say you came in and said, oh, I need an end feed with this or this. If he says, oh, give me if he gets stuck, they interact with each other. And it's actually...
Is that one over there?
Yeah,
third shelf down.
yeah. So it's working quite well. So we was quite nervous about that. And I think as well that people within the industry was also like, they don't know anything about plumbing.
Yep.
Why are they going into plumbing? But why not? It's just a product, right?
Yeah, you've got the kind of in front of the wall stuff, haven't you? And then you're going into the behind the wall.
Yeah, so we've got all of the stuff behind. So we've always had a lot of stuff behind, but it was more just the fitting parts.
Yep.
And just understanding them, and also it's been a minefield knowing what products. So like for me coming into the industry, you've got like HEP, you've got polypipe, you've got embrass, end feed, copper.
Yeah, loads, yeah.
I've been doing my due diligence with the fitters and saying, well, what do you use? They all use different stuff.
Yeah.
So like how would I know as a retailer what's the best one to buy?
How did you guys get involved with the IPG? How long ago was that? What was it thinking?
So at the time it was quite alien for the IPG because we was just a bathroom showroom.
Yep.
So they'd only dealt with merchants.
Okay. So what you've just opened essentially is more of their bread and butter, and you've gone to
Yeah. So Tony at Evans, we've known each other for a while. So he introduced me into the group, and then I met Robin and Kevin Oakes. So they come down. And it was like an interview at that stage.
They don't check everyone, do they?
No, it was, at that time, it was a real, are you right? You're just a bathroom shop. What can we give you, not just what can you get out of it?
Yeah.
So I think we both presented to each other what we felt we could get out of it.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well in the end, because we then become one of the first bathroom showrooms to join the group. We was just bathrooms then.
And now there are more on the back of you guys.
Well, I wouldn't say it's on the back of us.
Yeah.
I would just say that they then maybe was already on course to do that anyway, and it just worked at the same time.
And then what kind of benefits do you get?
Oh God, this opened up the doors to masses.
Yeah.
So like pre-IPG, we was quite single-minded, and I think the best analogy is if you think about the big sheds and stuff like that, and even the Sainsbury's and the Argoses, they're all shopping shops. And prior to that, we was just a bathroom shop. And if you think about the square meterage and the cost of property in London, we was just selling bathrooms in there. Now we've got sealants, we've got adhesives, we've got it's now they're shop-in shops. So we've got we're opposite like a tool station, opposite a Tops Tiles. Why do they need to go in there for their adhesive or their silicone?
So they were before. They come into the bathroom showroom and buy the bits there, then go to...
Yeah, we just let them walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then go and spend 200 quid opposite the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they come to you guys instead.
Yeah, pre-IPG, it seems a bit naive actually. We never really thought about putting those additional products in, so it's kind of like opened up. It's changed the way we do business, and I'm not just saying this. It's opened up the revenue stream has gone up massively.
Have you met manufacturers and things like that as part of the IPG that you've then adopted and brought into your business as well?
Yeah, but people that wouldn't have spoke to me pre-IPG.
Yeah.
Vice versa, I would then also introduce people to the IPG. So if I'm doing good business with a supplier and they're non-IPG, I'm pro-group, so I should be pushing that supplier into the group.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't I?
It's win-win-win, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, because I'm part of the group. So, sometimes you can't tick every box. It's not life. But if you can try to be pro-group and push them into the group, it's beneficial to me and then the group, and then my buying terms become greater.
Yeah, so then you can offer more value to the installers and the end users as well, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's, you then become more competitive.
Yeah, and I think the end users, the fitters, are starting to understand what IPG is.
Have you got the IPG above the door? Is it something that you...
We're IPG on our uniforms.
Okay.
Dear Tom has started some designs, but it's because of time. Because we've been building so many different areas on the business, I think that we've gone from 0 to 100 miles an hour with like tiles. We didn't have a tile shop 2 years ago. You've got to remember we didn't know anything about tiles, adhesives, silicones, underfloor heating, Detramat, wet systems, dry systems, tile trims. So we've already had to incorporate that and buy the stock. So if you imagine from an investment point of view, we've had to put all of that stock into place.
Yeah, and it's also investment in your own time as well.
Exactly.
You have to learn to do this stuff.
And then training staff.
Yeah,
so,
while running your business.
Yeah, so if I then start to bring something else in without that being nailed, I'm then putting myself in a vulnerable situation. So tiles are nearly complete.
Okay.
That's a department that's fully functioning, good revenue, good margins, and manned. The staff's in there. So now it's plumbing.
Yeah. And then when you said the plumbing, it is not just plumbing, you've got to do boilers, heat pumps, all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, we're a little bit unsure because I'm a bit nervous because I don't have the product knowledge.
Yeah.
So I think it's now starting to learn about boilers and plumbers and the heating. And the thing is, the other thing that I find a bit intimidating, I'm not going to use the woman thing, but for me it's just another product.
Yeah.
But what happens is a lot of the guys in the industry go, yeah, but you won't earn any money out of boilers. That's kind of like the mentality. And it's like, yeah, okay, but I'm not going to earn any money out of boilers, but I am going to earn money from pipe. I am going to earn money from the fittings. I am going to earn money from that fitter that comes in for that boiler that then needs 10 bathrooms.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can be a little bit intimidating when you don't know anything about boilers.
But you can learn. You've learned with the other stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just a product, right?
Yeah, it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
And just for the heating engineers and the plumbers and all that come into that are your customers, what are why is your proposition to shop with you guys better than going to a tool station or a big bathroom and all that sort of stuff?
Price already.
Yeah.
So we're beating the sheds on price, hands down, just on the products that we've got.
So isn't there a kind of misconception that independent motors are more expensive?
Yes.
Do you still find that people won't go in because they think it's... Or do they go in and be like, oh, you're a lot cheaper than we thought? Or
I think people don't shop with us on price. I think they come in because they like to have a cup of coffee.
Okay.
So some fitters know that they can come in if they're in a bad mood we're just humour them, give them what they want, and then they go. Some fitters will come in, swear a bit. Some fitters will come in and want to have that time, and what's nice is because we've got quite a varied sales team. So we've got boys, younger guys, women, men. They go to who they feel comfortable with.
As part of your staff?
As part of the team,
yeah.
So it works.
So it's price, availability, service.
Yeah, and stock.
And stock.
Stock. It's making sure that we've got the stock. So I don't think we're going to have the facility to stock boilers, but it'll be next day delivery.
Yeah, which is plenty, isn't it? So what is your message for people who might shop why shop independent? Why go to you guys instead of going to...
Service, customer service, care, pricing, integrity, and I just think that you'll just build a better relationship with someone that's going to be at that desk every day, rather than just someone that could be there one week and then gone the next.
Because it's your name above the door, isn't it? So you care more. Have you got any stories of someone phoning you because they need to get in on Christmas Day or
COVID.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we traded all over COVID. Didn't have one day off.
And
we was in the shop throughout COVID.
And you can do that because it
was plumbing and heating. But I think because we had the plumbing parts, we was allowed to trade. But so COVID, we was open every day.
Yeah,
it could be a late evening where someone's phoned and said that they need a part, and we'll stay late till 9 o'clock for them to pick it up because we care. So,
but you won't get that on some of the, not.
No, you're not going to get that.
Yeah,
I mean, we're opposite Tops Tiles.
Yeah.
And we constantly get clients coming in continuously into the tile shop because of service and product knowledge. It's not the people's fault. But these companies aren't training them on product knowledge.
And you guys are?
Oh yeah, it's a massive thing. So every Thursday morning, our team have a training session with a different company every Thursday.
Wow. Yeah. So that's CPD for them as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be, yeah.